It is time now for my strawberry letter, and if you need advice on relationships, dating, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your strawberry letter to steveharveyfm.com and click submit strawberry letter. We could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one right here, right now, and you never know, it could be yours.
It could be yours. Buckle up and hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is, strawberry letter.
Thank you, nephew. Subject, he shut me down. Dear Stephen Shirley, my husband got a promotion at work and he's really feeling himself lately. He stays out late at night and has a lot of new friends that he said he met at networking events. We are almost 60 years old, so making new friends is not an option for me. I have a few associates, but I don't call them friends. I used to go to events with him, but the last time I was preparing to go to a gala, he said that I need to buy nicer dresses and consider getting a weave. He also said that I should dye my real hair because he can see my gray roots. I'm trying to figure out what this man got, when this man got fashionable or fly, because he was wearing suits that were old and too tight when I met him. I polished him up and got his hair cut so I could take him around my family back in the day. Now he acts brand new and doesn't talk business with me anymore. He talked about us going to Korea, but I can remember begging him to go to Florida on vacation with the kids for many years. I think he's trying to keep up with the Joneses and using all of his extra money to fit in. I'm not with it, so I've started rebelling, and I told him that he can go to Korea without me. We've been at odds for a while now, and I stopped having sex with him because he's on his high horse. This morning after church, he was talking to the Reverend and I went to speak. My husband put his hand in my face and shut me down in front of our pastor. Later, he told me that I should never interrupt two men when they're talking. Who does he think he is? Does he think he's better than me now, or is something else going on with him? I don't know, what the something else is you're thinking about. But yes, something like that. I mean, it looks like since he got his new job and he's meeting new people, making more money, he's a different person. But my colleague Steve Harvey once told me that money makes you more of who you really are. So he hasn't changed. He's just being his authentic self now. And he's, come up and he has a glow up and everything. And you, as his wife, he wants you to be the same way. I'm supposing, unless he's ashamed of you. I mean, how bad are these dresses and your hair and all of that? I think in his case, it's not a good thing because he is acting like he's ashamed of you. And that's what he means when he says get better clothes and get a weave. He's starting to talk kind of crazy to you. He shouldn't have put his hand in your face when you came to speak to the pastor. That was very rude. And of course, the grass always looks greener on the other side. It just does, especially when you start feeling yourself. And you said he is feeling himself. It sounds like too, he's got some sort of late life crisis going on. Well, you just need to talk to him. You got to call him out on what you consider his bad behavior, how he's acting towards you now. You guys got to decide from there where this marriage is heading with Mr. Brand New, because this letter says he's tripping a bit since he got this promotion. Steve?
Well, for me, this letter's all over the place. There's so many, I got, especially in the middle of this letter, I just got one question that I want to know. You got a husband that got this promotion at his job. Now he brand new now. Mm-hmm. He must be making some more money. He's staying out late at night, got some new friends. You ain't really got no friends. You got some associates. And used to go to events with him, but the last time you was getting ready to go to the gala, he said, I need to buy a nicer dress and consider getting a weave. Ooh. Okay, now something going on now. I don't know what dress you was fitting to put on.
Right.
And I don't know how your hair was looking. Right. But it done drew some attention. See, you probably trying to wear that dress, the one you wore down to the VFW hall when y'all had that Christmas ball 4 years ago.
Uh-huh.
With the with the sequence on it.
Yeah.
But some of them had fell off in the back. That's the one you was probably trying to put on. Now, and consider getting a weave.
Mm.
He don't want to go with the natural no more. Mm-mm. So I think he got some issues that he got to deal with on his own.
Yeah.
He said, you need to dye your real hair because he can see my gray roots. Well, you can too.
And they're 60.
Yeah, your hair gonna have some gray in it at 60. I'm here to tell you that. Right. I'm trying to figure out when this man got fashionable or fly, because he used to wear tight suits. When I first met him, you polished him up, got him a haircut, so you could take him around your family back in the day. Now he brand new. Now hit the part in the letter that threw me, and I really don't know where to help you with this. He talked about us going to Korea. But I can remember begging him to go to Florida on vacation with the kids for years. I think he's trying to keep up with the Joneses. I told him he can go to Korea without me. Well, let's stop for a minute.
What?
All y'all that's listening to me on this radio show, everybody on the show, when last time you heard two black people talking about going to Korea? Where the hell he get Korea from? Who you know wanna go to Korea? You done skipped over the Maldives. You done skipped over Thailand, Bangkok.
Rome.
You don't want to go to Korea. Man, you wait till I come back. I'm going to destroy him.
Hang on, we'll have part 2 of your response coming up, Steve, at 23 minutes after the hour. Today's Strawberry Letter subject, he shut me down. We'll get back into it right after this. You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Hey everyone, quick health question. Even though you're still thriving, still loving, still connecting, did you know your immune system weakens with age? That's where vaccines come in. They help train and strengthen your immune response to fight off certain respiratory illnesses like flu, pneumococcal pneumonia, RSV, and COVID-19. This fall, ask your doctor which vaccines you need and visit vaxassist.com. That's VAXassist.com to schedule one or more vaccines. Sponsored by Pfizer. All right, come on, Steve. Let's recap today's Strawberry Letter. The subject is, he shut me down.
You know, listen, I know this lady has a problem. They've been married. She's 60 years old. Her husband got a new promotion, and all of a sudden he done changed. He done flipped, started dressing different, you know, getting bougie, got some new friends he hanging out with. And now ain't nothing she doing good enough. They getting ready to go to the gala one night. He said, you ought to get another dress. Well, he probably right about the dress, because you're trying to wear that dress that you wore 3 years ago down to the VFW ball with the sequence on it, and the sequence to come off. But now he in your hair. He say he think you need a weave because your gray roots is showing. Okay, now who he been looking at with weave on? See, you got to ask yourself that question now. Why now all of a sudden he know about weaves? Okay, so now we going good. And then he act brand new. He don't talk business with you anymore. And then here was the stunner for me. He talked about us going to Korea. I can remember begging him to go to Florida on vacation with the kids for years. I think he's trying to keep up with the Joneses and using all this extra money to fit in. I'm not so with it that I started rebelling. I told him he can go to Korea without me. Let's park this letter right here.
That is really bothering you.
Who you know? Who do any of you know? Black people.
Yeah.
That didn't ever talked about going to Korea. For what? Fiji Islands? You know, Thailand? Over there with Russell? You know, you go Bangkok. You know, you go to Maldives. It's a whole lot. You go to Philippines, a whole lot of places you go. What black people is talking about going to Korea? And then you got to make sure you buy the right ticket. Because you got North Korea and you got South Korea. Okay. Now you ain't up over there, fly to the wrong Korea. Okay. Okay. Now you over there with that dude with that bold haircut.
Yeah. Kim Jong.
And them big suits that we used to wear on the Kings of Comedy. You over there with him. And now you can't get back.
Are you for real right now?
You're over there in a militarization zone in here with your camera out. They don't allow cameras over there. You took your black to the wrong Korea. So now you in Korea.
Kim Jong-un. Kim Jong-un. Him.
You up there with... And now listen to this here.
Kim Jong.
He in a bad mood that day. You know his daughter talking about taking over too, and you don't really know her. You don't know nobody's names. You over there calling people by the wrong names. You ain't got none of these titles. You over there calling His Highness, the Shaker. You don't know what you doing. You got the titles wrong. Now you in a Korean prison. You don't speak Korean. You're over there. You don't know which to eat. You trying to figure out. I'm just telling you. You got to know what to eat. This just further goes to show you why these black people don't need to go to Korea. And you're right for fighting your husband about going to Korea. Don't go.
Yeah,
Let him go. And he probably won't return.
What?
Because he going over there on the job with some white folks he done met. And they gonna handle him different in Korea. So anyway. You done stop having sex with him because he on his high horse. And this morning after church, he was talking to the pastor. You went up to speak. Your husband put your hand in your face and shut you down. Later on, he told you, you don't interrupt two men when they talking.
Ooh.
I don't know no woman I've been involved with that I can do that to.
None.
I just don't know. So, does he think he's better than me now, or is something else going on with him? Well, there's a couple of things going on. Yes, he does think he's better than you now. He think you need to upgrade your clothes because he's upgraded his. He already told you need to get a weave because you can see the gray roots in your hair. I think he does think he's a little bit better than you. And I think he's hanging around some people that he thinks is better than you.
Yeah.
So this is where I think you should get back at him. Agree to take the trip to Korea. And then don't go.
What is that going to prove?
Well, then when he pack his bag, put some cannabis oil in his luggage and some hemp oil. And when they run his bag through the detector in Korea, he won't be coming back.
Post your comments on today's Strawberry Letter at Steve Harvey FM on Instagram and on Facebook. And check out the Strawberry Letter podcast on the free iHeartRadio app. Free never sounded so good. You can download it today.
And on the Steve Harvey Morning Show, Shirley, we are going to be giving away 2 tickets, free trips to Korea.
Coming up at 46 minutes.
Korea.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.